The boy who shone different. They mocked the color of his skin. In the bustling town of Onitsha, where everyone else wore deep brown skin like a badge of belonging, Chidi stood out like a white stone among dark pebbles. And they made sure he never forgot it. "Ghost boy! Ghost boy!" the children chanted as he walked past the schoolyard. They wouldn't let him join their football games, wouldn't share their benches, wouldn't even let their shadows touch his. At the market, it was worse. Mama Ngozi would cover her goods when he approached, as if his presence could curse her tomatoes. The other market women would whisper loud enough for him to hear. "Ogbanje, spirit child, his mother died bringing such a thing into the world." Every evening, Chidi walked home with tears staining his different skin. But the cruelest wounds came from home. His father, Maziokafo, had once been a successful businessman. Now, he sat in their compound, drinking palm wine and staring at Chidi with eyes full of blame. "Your mother died the day she birthed you," he would say, his words slurred and sharp. "A beautiful woman, gone. And for what? To bring this curse into my life. Since you came, everything stopped. My business collapsed, my friends left, you took everything from me." Chidi was only 10, but he carried the weight of a man's accusations. One sweltering afternoon, after his father's latest outburst, Chidi sat under the ancient Iroko tree behind their compound, his only sanctuary. He looked up at the sky through the leaves. "God," he whispered, tears running down his pale cheeks, "why did you make me like this? Why did you let me be born if everyone would hate me? Even my father, even my own father wishes I was never born." The tree offered no answers, only shade. Days turned to months. Chidi grew quieter, smaller, accepting his isolation like a second skin. The tree became his companion, where he went after washing dishes, after sweeping the compound, after enduring another day of being invisible. Then came the day that changed everything. A sleek black SUV stopped near the Iroko tree. Two men emerged, one white with sandy hair, one black with kind eyes. Both wore casual clothes that screamed Lagos money. "Young man," the black man called in English, "who is your father?" Chidi's heart pounded. Had he done something wrong? "Mazi Okafo, sir, I can take you to him." In their small sitting room, the men introduced themselves. David, the white man, was a Hollywood producer. Emeka was a Nigerian film director. They'd been searching all over West Africa for 6 months. "We're making a film," David explained, "about a young African boy with albinism who becomes a hero. We've auditioned hundreds of children, used makeup, tried everything, but we need authentic. We need real. We need someone exactly like your son." Maziokafo blinked, confused. "My son? Chidi? We're prepared to offer $20,000 for 3 months of filming plus royalties. Your son would be our lead actor." The words hung in the air like magic. 3 months later, The Golden Child premiered across Africa and Netflix worldwide. Chidi's face, his beautiful, different face, appeared on billboards from Lagos to Johannesburg. His portrayal of a young hero who saves his village despite being rejected for his appearance earned standing ovations. Suddenly, everyone wanted Chidi. Nollywood, Hollywood, advertising companies. Within a year, he'd appeared in 5 films and a dozen commercials. Money poured in like blessed rain. The same market women who had cursed him now fought to take selfies with him. The same children who had mocked him begged to be his friend. Even the town's mayor invited him to light the Christmas tree. "I wish God had made my child with albinism," Mama Ngozi told anyone who would listen. "See what blessings we rejected." But the most important change happened in their compound. One evening, Mazio found Chidi under the Iroko tree, reading a film script. "My son," he knelt beside him, tears in his eyes. "I called you a curse. I blamed you for your mother's death. I was blind, bitter, and cruel. You were never the problem. I was. Can you forgive a foolish father?" Chidi looked at the man who'd wounded him so deeply and saw something he'd never seen before: genuine remorse. "You're my father," Chidi said simply. "I forgive you." They embraced under the tree that had witnessed all of Chidi's tears and would now witness their healing.